Well, here I am pulling out of Ten Sleep Camping Grounds in Ten Sleep, Wyoming. It's been one of my favorite campsites. Spent the 4th of July there, saw a rodeo, and I met a lot of good people. And now I get to say goodbye to people I probably will never see again. Here we come up to Russ and his wife.
Nice talking to you, Russ.
He's from Casper. They're retired. Casper, Wyoming is not that far away, maybe 100 miles. And him and his wife pack up the camper and drive out, and they stay in this campground for a couple months. So they just like to get away, not necessarily far away. I met a couple of good guys here, Chip and Kent. I've already sent Kent an email, and he replied, so that was cool. Chip, I'm getting ready to honk bye to him right up here. We've already shook hands and said goodbye, but he's standing out there watching me drive out, and he stands up and gives me a salute here, which unfortunately you can't see. But that's pretty cool. And he's got my email address and where he can find me on a blog, so I don't know if I'll ever hear from him again, but if he's like most other people, probably not. The owners of this camp are Bonnie and Daryl, and Bonnie's going to be coming out of this office up here on the right, this red building. She's a nice lady, and she works so hard keeping that camp nice. There she is. Daryl's probably taking a nap because he's up 25 hours a day anyway, so I miss shaking his hand bye, but I said bye to him the day before.
See you, Daryl.
And now we get out to this main road. When I turned in this entrance 5 weeks ago, they were tearing this road up and repaving it. And it's taken almost exactly the 5 weeks to do that project. They were right there paving when I pulled in. And even in the last few days prior to me filming this, this road takes a little climb out of town here and goes up a hill, and there's a passing lane, which
The sign says 45. 45.
that's kind of a joke I'm yelling to Chip about. The construction people put some signs up for speed limit changes, and it was 25 miles an hour through the construction zone. And then up here a little bit further, it changed to 60. So you had people going from 25 to 60, which just doesn't make sense. And so they were going up that hill like it was the start of a big race, everybody gunning their engine. And it just made for a pretty noisy atmosphere. And the day I'm leaving, they had corrected it and put a 45-mile-an-hour sign in between the two. So it's a staggered increase of speed versus gunning it. And then finally, I mentioned this passing zone, but that's coming up ahead here as you climb the bigger hill going out of town. They gave a passing room for big vehicles like my RV to pull over and let everybody else in a big hurry to go by. And that had not been paved until literally the last day I was leaving. They had just paved it. And this is just generally on the other side of Warland. This is a short ride. I'm going to Meeteetse, which is only 85 miles from Ten Sleep. You can hear Dutchie's not real happy. And here we are passing that big cattle ranch that I've taken a bunch of pictures of.